Yo, hello. We're going to be trying to solo the 7-star CINDERACE. Notably, we're going to be doing it with Espathra first. I do plan on doing an alternate video where we try like slowbro specifically, because I think slowbro is probably going to be easier than Espathra. I have done some like test runs, notably. But for example, this spread gives you like a 3-hit KO on Pyro Ball's a 3-hit KO on you, and you can like take its bulk ups and then like spam. The goal of the plan is to spam Lumina Crash ultimately. And this do quite enough. And also I will be actually using a defense boost turn 1. Even though it's just a 3 KO, right? Because the AI, how the defense on the AI works, it will be after the Pyro Ball. So I do want the early defense order. Actually we got 2 intimidate mons, so I don't need to do defense order even a little bit. Yeah, there's the bulk up. And then this is what makes Espathra kind of useful in this raid, is this copy bulk up. Though of course you're still a 60 base defense mon, so you're going to take way too much damage from Pyro Ball, and that's kind of annoying, but overall it still is like kind of valuable in itself. And we did happen to get Intimidate mon, so we are a bit luckier, and then we get unlucky with a burn, but that's how it be sometimes. Yeah, I will essentially just be spamming Lumina Crash for as long as we can get. And all the burn does is just nullify the leftovers I have in the set, so it's still like kind of fine. Yeah, they're just gonna spam Pyro. So I just spam Lumina Crash. Which, here's the thing, I was originally planning on this going for like a lot of setup onto this, right? And just playing against it with as much setup as possible, but I think ultimately the best kind of way to just get through the Cinder is just by brute force. This brute force is my new strategy, because I was having some struggle because it was just like, it activates the shield so early that doing anything but this simple brute force felt a little bad, to be honest. But yeah, with this strat it's at least like a bit more consistent. We did get a bit lucky with like, oh, we just had that bunch of Intimidate mons, but realistically it's still kind of fine, right? The Cinder is being annoying though and spamming bulk up a bazillion times. But that is also why Opportunist is so nice. We just get a lot of sword power boost. Yeah, there we go. We Tera Psychic, go for the sword power. Thanks to Cinder going for like a bazillion bulk ups, we have a better shot at doing a lot of damage here. We won't be able to KO it, but it will still help. It will still help. Yeah, I can just go stored power. It is another Pyro Ball. It actually misses. It actually does miss. Yeah, Tera Psychic stored power. Decent chunk. There's the shield. Yeah, the reason I chose not to call mine on this one ultimately is because I was like, this guy does like boosting a bajillion times. Didn't take away my boost there, but boost again, which is a bit annoying. I believe they are at +2 right now, I think. I do want to check the status on that though. I think this is the time I actually just will go for a cheer. Well, they're -1 still because of the Intimidates. Yeah, we kind of did get a bit lucky with the Intimidates, huh? Yeah, we'll just go for the normal heal so I can get rid of the burn. Because I believe they're going to take away my defense boost soon. So this is just like the optimal way to get away from that. Yeah, we were so fortunate to have AIs with Intimidate. There's Pyro, double Pyro. There it is. Waiting for that one. Yeah, thought that would be off. Get the Roost off. Actually, high jump kicked me. Still, I do think I have to defense cheer at this moment. then go for Roost, and then start going for Lumina Crash again. We will actually win this time around as well. We do have the advantage, and we get burned. Dang, okay. That's actually really annoying. Yeah, I do think like a bunch, just having like 4 Espathra on the team is a good strat as well. Or just like slowbros. I think slowbros are a really good call. And I'll keep mentioning slowbro because like slowbro does have like ridiculously high fizz death. So it's like all around is really good for you. Get it, pyro again. I do need to start the spamming Lumina Crash now. We have not been able to spam it because the CINDERACE is doing so much damage. Yeah, it begins. There's one. I will say, if you were complaining about the Charizard not being hard, this is definitely the raid for you. This one's a lot more difficult. And I wanted to like get cute with it too, with the Espathra, because like, ooh, Opportunist tries to boost on bulk up, ooh. But unfortunately, they were much cuter than me. Yeah, Lumina Crash. I really do need to start spamming now. The good thing about Lumina Crash is it's always just going to get that Spadef drop, right? We're always getting that value. Lumina Crash. Oh, he is -6. They are in fact -6. I will go for another Roost here. I do believe I live with Pyro. And then we just Roost up and I can spam more Lumina Crash. It should just be enough to win the raid. Which I'll say, this did work out kind of well, but you do have to take advantage of cheers for this to set up to actually work. Because it's a bit of a slow burner, as you can see. Even with like some luck with intimidate, it's still a bit annoying. I do think this might be better for a team strat, as I was mentioning earlier, where you just have 4 Espathra together. Like, this definitely seems a lot better for this team, this Espathra gang, and just have a bunch of Lumina Crashers. Yeah, we are actually gonna get it here. The Pyro Ball. And we got it in a very, very close one. But yeah, I will actually recommend another build, and if you want to see like a video on that, let me know. Because I do feel like Slowbro is like 100% the optimal Pokemon. But we're able to get it with Cinder regardless. I'll actually use a fastball here. That seems like a pretty apt Pokeball, right? But yeah, we'll show off the rewards here. We'll show off the rewards. Gotcha, Cinder. You get an ability patch, only one though, and then a bunch of fighting shards. Alright. And yeah, this, I'll give you a little spoiler on like the idea for Slowbro and why I think Slowbro is really the call here. First of all, 110 defense. Pretty good, right? This is the 110 defense. This is more than enough. And then you can do this. You can just go Psychic, Nasty Plot, Slack Off, Chilling Water, so you can get around the bulk ups. Okay, it's going to be spamming a lot of bulk ups. And then go like lefties or something. And then you're always just going to be able to win off of this. You can go, honestly, less defense bulk here. And I think this is really the strat, because, like, well, I'll just show it here on this little damage calculator. It's just, and that's with no investment. The Pyro Ball is just, 24%. And then you look at, like, acrobatics, right? Literally nothing Cinder does is doing, like, enough damage. Also, it's not Libero. It's not getting the Libero proc. But yeah, you can see here, and then once you actually get a, like, 2v2 defense, you're doing pretty well. Slowbro's, like, for sure the call. And you just spam a move like Chilling Water, and then Cinder never gets boosted enough to actually KO you. And then you can just spam, like, Psychic and stuff too, like +6. Unfortunately, you don't have fake tears, so you won't be able to, like, Oko it, I don't think. I don't think there's a reliable Oko setup with Slowbro. But if you can bring a partner with, like, fake tears for Slowbro and just, like, spam that too, that's, like, a potential good idea. Psychic. I don't think anything gets it though. Yeah, no. But yeah, you could spam, like, fake tears with a Vaporeon or something. That could probably work, and you can have it do it that way, right? It'll be pretty good. It'll be pretty good. But yeah, that's, like, the general idea. I'll do a video on Slowbro in a bit. I do think that is the strat. I'm, like, 100% certain. If there's any other interesting strats we find, we'll do a video on that as well. Using Espathra wasn't necessarily very reliable, but I think ultimately the emphasis should be Espathra in teams. Like, this Espathra build next to a Slowbro is a lot more interesting, for example, because then you just have, like, Lumina Crashes for the support. As you just set up plots, right? And then it's a bit better. And I'm gonna look at to see if there's, like, any other things that are, like, slightly interesting. Yeah, I think it's the Slowbro. It's really the Slowbro is the strat. But yeah, that's it for now. We'll probably be back with more kind of videos on this specific raid, because it's actually kind of crazy. It is actually kind of wild. So yeah, that's it. Later.